guys, it's Ashley, and today I'm doing a full face of E.L.F. makeup products. And the only thing that weren't E.L.F. was my foundation and my concealer, because I'm a 17-year-old girl, and unlike everyone else on YouTube, I can't just buy makeup just for a video and not ever use it again. Like, everything I used was like everything I already had in my collection. I didn't go out and buy anything new. Everything is like what I already had, so I thought I had enough to make a full face of E.L.F. and its foundation and concealer. I knew that from the start. So yeah, so let's just get on to the video. I'm using the E.L.F. SPF 20 face primer, and at first when I first got it, I didn't use it so often, but now I really like using it. I switched this off between my Rimmel Stay Matte primer and this one. Now I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. I know this is a E.L.F. makeup tutorial, but I didn't have an E.L.F. foundation. I didn't want to buy anything new, but it's as affordable as an E.L.F. foundation. I don't think the color matches me anymore. I got this shade before I went on vacation. Because I wasn't using a E.L.F. concealer either, I went ahead and put them on my under eyes already, but I just went ahead and used my Maybelline Fit Me. I just didn't want to show it because it was an E.L.F. Don't yell at me, I know. So I'm using the E.L.F. under eye powder. It tends to make my under eyes pretty dry, but I still like to use it just because it does really well. Instead of like baking, I'll just use this. Oh, my forehead is not blended. Why didn't y'all tell me that it was not blended all the way? But anyways, back to setting my under eyes. I wish the pot was a little bigger. It will make life a lot easier. It's really tiny, and because I don't have like a proper E.L.F. setting powder or anything, I'm gonna see if this works and just set the rest of my face with this powder, just like a little bit, just for the sake of setting my makeup. I'm hoping this will do the job. I think it like mattifies pretty well. See, like there's no rules to makeup, guys. Like, it's like whatever works, right? I may be using the product wrong, but it does the job. So now we are going to go ahead and work on our eyebrows. I am using my handy dandy E.L.F. palette that I bring in like every other tutorial because it just comes in handy. I don't use it on an everyday basis, but for videos like these, this palette saves my life. I don't know what I would do without it. I am filling in my eyebrows with this black color like I always do whenever I use this palette. I used to use this for my brows all the time. I remember once upon a time when I first got my Naked palette, I had used Blackout for my Naked 2, and my eyebrows were so dark, but I used to love it. And then I got this palette and I started using this, and my mom would always complain how dark my eyebrows were, and she was just like, it's so unnatural. And I'm over here like, lady, like, I mean, she still complains to this day that my eyebrows are still too dark when I fill them in, even though I stopped using black and I discovered my Anastasia brow powder. But she still tells me my eyebrows are too dark, even though I changed to a brown. Like, I stopped using a black color. But you know, I realize you do you, girl, you do you. So I'm gonna go in with this E.L.F. Clear Brow and Lash Mascara. It's brand new just because I ran out of mine, and I've used this up so many times, and I think for $1 it does the job. And I am like having trouble doing this. I finally got it open. Now we are going to go ahead and go into the eyes, and it's been a hot minute since I've used this. The good old dandy E.L.F. primer. It used to be raved about so much back then. I haven't used this in a hot minute just because I just started using concealer to prime, but it's an E.L.F. video, so I was like, I want to use as much E.L.F. products as I can. I went digging for this. It's really old. I've had this since freshman year. I don't have anything I can set my eyelids with, but I'm using the E.L.F. Cool Bronzer, and I'm gonna use this like white shade right here to just set my eyelids, just because that's like the best thing I have to set my eyelids at the moment. And I don't really use this white shade, so I'm just trying to get use out of it. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and zoom y'all in, and we're gonna start on the eyes. For my crease color, I don't have any mattes that I can use as like a transition, but there is this color right here. It's the least shimmery I see in this palette, so I'm just go ahead and put it in the crease. So I definitely want to use a smudge pot just because I want to get some use out of these. Okay, I'm going to use Back to Basics. I'm going to use this on my outer eyelids. Now I'm just going to blend so there's no harsh lines between the cream and my crease color I have put on earlier. Okay, Rose Gold Molten Lava first, and just put it in the inner eyelids, and I'll just blend it out just so like there's like a pop of color you feel. Now I'm gonna go with my Naked palette, and I'm going to pack on this shade right here in the middle and put it where I just put the rose gold. Now I'm gonna mix these two shades, these two right here, put it on the outer eyelids where I had put Back to Basics earlier. So now I'm gonna go with my last shade right here, the darkest shade, and then I'm gonna put it on my outer corner and outer V. Eyes like not working with me today. Like the shape is so wonky. I don't understand. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend so everything is just blend over here, because the shape is kind of is wonky. It's really wonky. Like y'all don't have to comment it. Like I see it myself. Like I can see it's wonky. Like this one's okay. This one I don't know what happened to you, honey. Because this one's coming out a little harsh. I'm gonna go in with this white shade again, hoping I can clean up my brow bone a bit and make it work. So I'm gonna go back in and darken up the outer V again. So we gotta blend the rest of our eyeshadows together. Now that we cleaned up our brow bone and stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and do the shimmer anyways, just because I never do a shimmer brow bone because I always go for mattes. So let's step out of my comfort zone and go ahead and do this white shimmer right here. Okay, and last but not least, to brighten up the inner corners, I'm doing these two, this gold and this white. Now we're gonna go ahead and go on to the rest of our face and then go back to our eyes later. We're gonna go ahead and bronze our face. I have not used this in the longest time, but it's okay. It's my E.L.F. Cool Bronzer, and I would use this shade right here. I would never use this because it's like a bit red, but I really liked it. I remember I bought it because Tati was raving about it. I love Tati. I trust Tati. See, I use this to get a really nice straight line. Don't worry guys, like the line's not staying there, I promise. Now I'm just gonna go in with the E.L.F. blending brush. It's so cute. And I'll just blend. Get the line away. I use whatever I was on here and I go ahead and bronze the rest of my face. So now we're gonna go ahead and clean that up. So I'm gonna go ahead and try cleaning my contour up with the E.L.F. My only powder I have from E.L.F., which is the E.L.F. HD powder, and see if that will clean up. Yeah, that's not cleaning up anything. So to clean up, I'm gonna use this white shade right here again. Guys, today we are just like reusing and make use of these products. Like that's what I like when I don't have a loose powder to use. I just go in with the white powder and I just clean it up that way. Alrighty guys, so for blush, I am using this blush an E.L.F blush. Why am I saying an E.L.F blush? Because this makeup tutorial is E.L.F. But this is in Twinkled Pink, and I recently just got it, and I really like it for the summertime just because it's glittery, it's pink, it's perfect for summer. Highlight, I'm using the E.L.F Baked Highlighter in Blush Gems, and I already scratched the top layer because people say to scratch off the top layer, so I did that. So hopefully it will still give me a nice glow. I've been using my Wet n Wild highlighter, so I haven't given this much love since I got it, or at all. To me, it's like looking very natural. Okay, never mind. I can see that. I see it now. It's not a natural highlight. Okay, I see it. I don't know if I like it more than I like my Wet n Wild one. Maybe if I like wet my brush, maybe the highlight would be more poppy, and I would like it a lot more because I want to look like a glazed donut. Look at that nose highlight. I love a good nose highlight. Dang. I don't know why I'm bothering to curl my eyelashes if nothing ever curls or stay curls. So for the E.L.F mascara, the only E.L.F mascara I have is this E.L.F Naked Noir. It's the really tiny wand. Can y'all see? It's really, really tiny. And this is like the only mascara that I have from E.L.F. This is made for your lower lash line only. But I only have this mascara from E.L.F. and I don't really want to buy another E.L.F mascara just because I have some that I'm trying out and I don't hear much about E.L.F mascara, so I don't really want to spend my money on them. So this is the one I have, so I'm just going to use it. And I'm going to just start really deep into my roots just because I don't have like a pencil or anything so I can line my upper lash line, and I'm not wearing any eyeliner, so I'm going to just try to make my lash line dark as possible with this mascara. Really can't tell the difference just because my eyelashes don't show anything. Last but not least, I'm not going to do my lower lash line just because there's no help for my lower lash line. I'm just going to go ahead and just use the shade right here in the middle. So last but not least, for lips, I don't have many options for lips either from E.L.F. Head and use one of these balms. I don't like their balms, but I have them just to have them, you know. I'm gonna use this color in Berry Sweet. This is the end of the tutorial. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this full face of E.L.F makeup tutorial. This was really fun for me. I honestly thought I had more E.L.F products than I did, but I made use of everything. I know I didn't have everything for a full face, and I just tried my best to just use what I have. And you know, the chill goes to show you don't need to use everything like what they're made for. You can just play around and just come up with different ways to use a single makeup product. There's no right or wrong way. I was thinking about doing a Wet n Wild version of this, so let me know if you want a Wet n Wild one. So if you guys enjoyed this video and please enjoy what I came up with, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys!